Car accident demand letters. Does a lawyer need to help you with it? If you sustained an injury in a car accident and you plan to get compensation for the injuries, you may want to give the at-fault person a demand letter. The demand letter will include a demand for compensation for the injuries you sustained, whether they're physical or psychological, or your vehicle sustained damage. A lawyer who has a lot of experience in the personal injury world will have a few versions of a demand letter. They will be able to tailor one of the versions to your situation, and they can threaten legal action whilst working on your behalf. Occasionally, involving a lawyer in your demand tells the insurance company you're dealing with that you're serious about your demand. It also tells them that legal action may take place if the matter is not quickly resolved. You will probably be aware that a lawyer will need to be paid. It's likely that your lawyer will take an agreed percentage of the settlement funds you could receive. Please be aware that the fee your lawyer receives is likely to reduce your settlement by as much as 1/3. Creating your demand letter. When creating your demand letter, you may wish to know that the best person to write it is you. You are the victim of a car accident and you have a better understanding of what happened, and what injuries you sustained. If your lawyer were to write the letter for you, it's likely that it will be full of legal terminology and it will, therefore, be less personal. In a lot of cases, although a demand letter that's been written by the injured person may be relatively simple, it can be quite powerful. This means that it's likely to state the injured party's case quite well. Car accident adjusters tend to see thousands of demand letters every year. This means that they are unlikely to be affected by a letter that has been written by a lawyer. Write the letter yourself, as it will save you both time and money. The truth is that an insurance adjuster may be happy to negotiate a settlement with someone who is not represented by a lawyer. This is because they are often happy to avoid formal litigation, which means your demand letter could make them willing to give you an offer. Composing your letter. When you start composing your letter, you will need to keep a few things in mind. Think about how the injuries you sustained as a result of the accident are affecting your day-to-day life. Offering to provide proof of your medical bills and any conditions that you have. Offering to provide proof of the cost of repair to your vehicle. Being firm but polite at all times. Your demand letter should seek to help the settlement process move along, rather than to bring on adversarial litigation. Do not make any threats in your letter, but if you do, make sure you are ready to follow the threats with a lawsuit. If you have threatened to bring about a lawsuit but you fail to do so, you could damage the bargaining aspect of your case. If you think that you cannot write a demand letter without the help of a lawyer, you should always ask one to help you, especially if your case is a complicated one.